Not the biggest fan of this situation, because if I run into destroy them, it's likely me that will get wiped. I wonder how they're doing for manpower. Yeah, they have enough to reinforce that, so they will become a bit of a pain. Alright, well we need to rest up no matter what, so we will do so. Probably in Figwig. As for the rest of my troops, I'll tell them that they can do whatever they want. There is a half-decent chance that Tlemcen might see the opportunity to go and wipe them, which is what I'd like. Now they're going for it. They are going for it. Just glorious. Step your game up, Jake. You've almost got 7,000 manpower to dispose of. Yeah, manpower is fairly shot right down. It's not really what I'm looking for because... Ah, that's right, they brought in the new disaster system. Where's that? Here it is. Manpower levels less than 25% will make that possible. And I'll be honest, I don't want that to be possible. So, we're going to take you guys and... Maybe not the cavalry, we'll merge the rest of you together. Nah, we'll merge all of you together. That'll be fine. And we'll get our manpower back. That missionary's doing a fine job. And maybe we'll take achieve religious unity before too long. Now, I need to get land off of Morocco over to Tunis. Especially that gold province. That's going to make Tunis fight... sorry, not Tunis, Tlemcen. It's going to make them punch well above their weight. I'm sure they'll happily just take the coring cost on the chin. With 444, why wouldn't they? That's fine, I haven't had a peasant war since I played the Norwegian Wood campaign. I have no intention of getting another one. Too bad the triggers aren't available for the disasters. Yeah, I don't like not being able to see what the triggers are, but you can't have everything, can you? Ottomans secured the city of World's Desire, but they didn't finish off Blurple. Oh no. Not the royal marriage, I need that. I'll take it back. Unfortunately they're involved in this war, so I can't offer their vassalization right now, but I will. I'll get it. Now Castile, you have not yet declared war on Granada. I'm sure you will before too long. But if I can get Morocco out of this war, and frankly I could do it right now, but part of me wants more land. Well, actually, specifically I want this piece of land, so let's mix it up a bit with a blockade. Ugh. Hey Jake, do you have any advice for befriending a rival? Rivaling other rivals and maxing relations doesn't seem to work. Once someone decides you're a rival, there's very little getting around that. Your best bet to make them friendly is to annex them and release them. That'd certainly work. Even more land to give to my vassal, but which do I want? Come on. Ugh. The rolls just aren't with me here. Mind you, that is Morocco just ravaged. I don't want to give my vassal too much. Okay, they have no overextension just yet, so maybe I shouldn't care about their feelings too much. taking all your money. There is no ifs or buts about that. It's the great thing about always having inflation reduction. You don't really have to worry about it. Taking the inflation, that is. And since you're not the war leader, I don't have to worry about this. Oh, shoot. Let's actually make peace with the correct person here. Taking all your money. That would have been a terrible mistake. But it didn't happen. We could still push for a bit more than that. How are you feeling about me, France? I think you're feeling pretty good. We could almost get that alliance. But your relations with me have diminished a little bit. We can get those back up, and if all else fails, I could throw something your way. That's even more for Tlemcen. Should be fine. Gives Tlemcen a very large border with Morocco for other provinces I could squeeze out of them. They've got the one and only gold province. There's a lot more sugar down here than I remember. Like I said, I haven't really played that much. Yeah, that looks good. Help out with blockades. Should push up the war score as well. Jake, you can transfer the rest now if you want, but do I want? There's the question. The thing is, Tlemcen probably get some pretty bad rebels out of this. Mountain, 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 mountain. Helping him out with that would be pretty detrimental for myself. So I'll maybe try and limit what he gets. Detach enough for a blockade there. Move along. And that should be plenty. Take a squeak more money than that. Yeah, straight away that unrest is pretty horrible. Thankfully my vassals get the same bonus as I do. At least I think they do. Yeah, my vassals get player bonuses. As for you, it's been fun, but you are now my vassal. I don't want your money, because I don't want you to be destroyed. Certainly don't want you to return anything to Castile. And I don't need any provinces off of you. But need and want are two entirely different things. If I took Gibraltar, I could do what I want along here, which may be useful for fighting Morocco in the future. It'll also egg Castile on to fight me. It's only 3 base tax. What would Brian Boitano do if he were here today? Also gives me good opportunity to forge and fight on Portugal. What do you think, guys? Should I take Gibraltar, or should it all go to Granada? I do like the idea of Granada just swallowing up Iberia for me, but still. Jake just full annex Granada. No siree, not gonna happen. He'd make a plan and he'd follow through. Well, I love Granada, so actually I don't feel like hurting him. I love him. That'll do me just fine. You become my vassal, 50 dip, not taking your money. Bang. Now France. I know the whole French alliance is a dirty move, but I like the idea of throwing France at Castile very quickly. Now, a looming disaster, no doubt the Peasant War, because we have such low manpower, but we'll get around that. Can't marry them because interfaith only extends to non-Christian lands. We can squeak that alliance. Come at me, Castile. Here, let me finish the Reconquista. Let me help you there. Have an insult. Vassalizing you gave us 15 PP and opens up a new rival for us. Who's your rival, France? England, Burgundy, and Austria. Nobody that we can really get. Although we could get Morocco. Old no army Morocco. Well, of all the people, we're actually going to be fighting them. We'll fight Portugal as well. We'll just do Morocco for now. Throw them an embargo, because that's how we feel. No, we can't do that because we have a truce. Could probably fight them if I fought Mazab again. Mazab, who nobody wants to fight there. We'll throw down a guarantee on Tugurt, and then they'll become our new vassal. We never did make any advancement on our friends here. But I could fight for Fazan's claim there, and probably will. Togart broke their line. Oh, okay, I see. Decrease our piety, which will hurt our missionary, but we don't have any piety bonus in that regard anyway. It's all coming from our advisor. We're making half decent money. Oh, you're tribal? You're all tribal? Holy smokes, it sucks to be you. I'd rather have Mazab. Jake, is this going to be on YouTube? Yeah, all my Europa playthroughs go on YouTube. This will be no exception. So I'll just take this for you. Fazan, that is. And you're allied with Mazab, who... Sorry, they would join? Can I annex a nation in someone else's name these days, or is that no longer... Let's say I transferred the occupation of Mazab to Tugurt. Would Tugurt get it if I annexed them, or not? Let's find out. Get to work, my vassals. Also, this should disable the peasant war for me. You guys merge together. In fact, there's no real need to pay you. As we say, who pays? Jake, yes, you can annex an OPM to your vassal. You can also take all their money. Thank you, TL. Guess I'll be taking all their money. Scandal at the court, bribe an advisor, because why wouldn't you just spend money? Sometimes I wish poor people would just buy some more money. Either nobody's asked or I've completely missed the question, but people often ask how long am I going to be streaming for. Well, time's it now. 7:15, I don't have to be at work till just after 10, so I'll be finished in about 2.5 hours or more. As we've been saying before, everybody else just follow your own strategies. Normally we would be over the diplomatic relations limit, thanks to having 4 vassals and an alliance. But we have player bonuses, which gives us an extra, because we are cheap as hell. I think of all things we're going to end up achieving religious unity here, so we'll take that. Where are our boats? Oh, it's still stuck out here. Just as well that wasn't Attrition City, otherwise that would have been bad for me. David Corporeal is on the case there as well. Yeah, I need to get my ships back in action. Merge you together, drop off the transports, the rest of you please protect our Tunisian trade. As for the transports, you folks become mothballed. We'll check our limit. Naval force limit of 35, which means we could have 10 more galleys. Sounds good to me. Oh man, where's my clicking thing when I need it? Ten of them. Use as many provinces as you need. And get there. Nope, I hate the national epic. We're at war with Mazab, but we're not actually doing anything to them. Tlemcen, that's your new objective. Please work on it. Gee, all that unrest, there is going to be a cracker of a rebellion there. I can taste it. What are they going to be anyway? Fezian Nats, Fezian Nats, Fezian Nats, and Tlemcen peasants. Well, that tells me everything I need to know. We're going to split you guys up, half and half. And with that in mind, I'm going to stop not paying you, because I don't know when that uprising is going to be. Peasants won't be able to enforce demands or break a country whilst they're at war. If I'd moved out my troops there, I could have quickly assaulted it, but I didn't think about that, because I'm rubbish. Also, we've lost our objective on them. That's more like it. Taken no rubbish from those peasants. So, for example, Garamez, I would want to go to Fazan since it's their claim. And this, yeah, I'd rather it went to Togurt. Can I even do that? I can't really do it with a capital. Ah well, such is life. Take all their money as well. Heck, why not take reparations? Of course I want to deal with Mazab first. Jake, I found a bug in the Die Please Die achievement. Yeah, I hear that if you get a regency of less than 111, or 111 or less, you will also get the achievement. I've been trying to get that as well. I just kind of left my PC running, hoping to get it, but no such luck yet. Eventually I just went, life is too short for this. Let's keep those relations high with our friends over there. No real need for grand relations elsewhere, but I'll get a claim on Sardinia because we never know when that's going to be useful, especially since you're only allied with... Wait, you won? You subjugated Navarra, but you lost to Castile? Well, you look pretty weak, and you lost your union, although Naples remains your friend. Interesting world, isn't it? We're trying to take Sardinia and release Sicily. Jake, do you play Dwarf Fortress? I do not. I'm too casual for games like that, as you can see. I'm going for military tech here, but I'm not exactly the forefront of technology around here. Alright, Mazab, what do we do with you? Jake, whilst doing Tunisia, are you doing the Barbarossa achievement? I got it earlier today with just 3 ships privateering rather than the 500 claimed to be needed. Is it a bug? What is the achievement? Because I don't know about it. I could give this to Tlemcen, but that would only hurt them even more. They're still trying, although not trying very hard to take this land. I think I'd rather give it to Togurt. So, yeah, I can separate piece you, just give your land to Togurt and take all your money. I wonder if I can take invisible reparations from you as well. I wonder what happens if I enforce these on a dead nation as well. Well, you never know, it could end up giving me a permanent diplomatic slot taken up, so let's not chance it. Still, that removes you from my face. I wonder if that only works on OPMs, because it doesn't seem to want to work on this 2-province bloke. Still, again, take all your money. 4 reparations and 1 province for Fazan. I'll take it. Losing 5 legitimacy is not too nice, but we're gaining it fast enough. Your king's only 29. I'll take it. And nobility can certainly not be bought. Jeez. Not only am I playing Babby mode, but the game is giving me Babby things. Join these fleets up, just in case they get sniped. Hopefully 19 galleys will be enough to protect you. Now, I believe that war reparations were bugged before. Well, we're getting our pathetic reparations here. A tiny amount from Jared. Jared, who will have to die. I'll probably throw a claim at them later on, but we're stuck for diplomats at the moment. Working slowly towards that, very slowly indeed, but it'll be done in a couple of years. We'll get our relations up with Fezzan with the view to annex them. I'd love to keep feeding Morocco to Tlemcen, but I will need Tlemcen inside me before too long. The cost of all Moroccans is 155. Ah, well. Jake, is Portugal at war with Morocco? Indeed they are. At war with Portugal and Castile. So unfortunately if I fought them, their troops would already be over here, causing me quite a bit of a ruckus. They also seem to have quite a bit of heavies on their side. Yeah, I think, what is it, 3-to-1 galleys for heavies. Our naval tradition is pretty garbage. We don't even have any ideas yet. Ships are cheaper. Gee, our barks cost us next to nothing. I don't want to be all bark and no bite, but we should have a half-decent navy here. Building up Carthage, unbelievably cheap. Good old player bonus. Gee, we could actually build up 10 heavies and probably dominate with that. Probably, I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a quick look. Because if we rule the sea, then we just plain rule. You didn't make a rival out of Castile, but how much do you feel that you want to fight them? We'll find out very soon. Jake, why when protecting trade or privateering, sometimes it will say you get negative shekels? It counts the amount of money that you would make minus the maintenance that you pay on those ships, so it takes that into account. France won't want to come tumbling down on you, but only because you're defensive towards me, fighting in a... Okay, so we got rid of that. I could get you. I could snake her. However, a good bit of that is down to me having 3 dip, whereas my pathetic heir has very little. We'll make our garbage heir a general. A very fast-footed man. We'll stick you here so we stop getting attrition. No, we're still getting attrition. If I say don't attach and I stick you over here, then that's excellent, because it means all but one of your provinces will be guarded. When rebels spawn, if you catch them the month they spawn, they'll have terrible morale. So that's what you want. How about you? Friendly, no friends. France are even less likely to want to come down on you. But Burgundy and Naples will defend them. Burgundy will not be able to march through this. There is no way France will give them access. Rivalry, rivalry. That doesn't dismantle the threat that is Naples, but it would be an excellent opportunity to rip Aragon asunder whilst they're still weak. It does mean I would have to dominate on the knees. No, on the seas. Hmm. 11 galleys and 4 lights, but we have to add Naples to that. Oh, pathetic. And Burgundy, can't forget him, he might sail around. Remember your ABCs, Jake. Oh, pshaw. Alright, we'll go and rip Aragon asunder, but we'll do it after my quick water break. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright, let's get back to it. Beating up people that are smaller than me, right? Right, we concluded that the navy we're going to be facing is pathetic. I know we're going to be going a bit over the force limit here, but let's just get more galleys on the go. Inland seas might as well play to our strength. As usual, France obliterated England in the 100 Years' War. Just once I'd like to see an epic to what? Game, explain. Brittany even has a claim on it. Save our Irish brethren, maybe? Tell me more. Irish patriots who defected to Brittany instead of Munster or Connaught. Okay. Good evening, Doctor. So he says, to be fair, with the player bonus exploit, Jake would have to go full retard to make this difficult. Alright. Castile and Aragon hate each other's guts, so there's a very low chance that Aragon would get access into Almeria. You don't hate my guts, so that's okay. So as long as I stop the enemy from doing anything naval, I could get my claim on Sardinia. In fact, I'm a fool not to put a claim on Palermo. Just means another province I can take for free and releases Sicily. Might even return Malta to them eventually. Sicily, I've no claims on. Naples. Naples are small enough to vassalize in one go, and I'd rather not turn this into an Italian war, so I won't make them a co-belligerent. I'll just probably force Naples to annul their alliance with Aragon. Might even take the belligerent. Heck, I could take everything I need off of Aragon in one shot. In a way, I'd be a fool not to. And I don't need Valencia. Certainly open things up a bit. France, why are you so exhausted? And well, France is fighting Hungary. You don't see that every day. Normally they ally. Good to see the Dosh rolling in as well. If we dominate the high seas, it means I don't even need to have a large army to deal